Hello guys, welcome back to Sim UK, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I know I said I wasn't doing schedules anymore, but I thought I'd at least have a go. And try and get some of these out. But yeah, I mean, if you come here expecting a video next week, there might not be one, and that's kind of how it's going to be, unfortunately. Until, I don't know when, if ever, it will change. But there we go. I'll do my best to get a few up anyway. So we're still trying to test drive a couple of trucks, and last week I just picked the wrong one, but it was a bit of a rushed thing. So this week we'll pick something that we're actually interested in looking at. Now the Iveco Stralis Active Super, I don't think is available to us at the moment, even though it's only a 360 horsepower truck. But yeah, apparently not on the list. So let's find one that is. Renault Magnum Excellence. Yeah, unfortunately that is. This is a €110,000 truck. It looks horrid. It really doesn't look good. Where is this going? This is going from Nates to La Rochelle. Fresh herbs, 5 tons. Nice, easy job. Let's take that. Okay, guys, so here we are at the farm, it looks like. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't pay 110,000 for this truck. Just looking at it, I mean, it looks like it's from the 80s. Incidentally, Renault Premium Excellence trucks still exist today, as far as I understand, and they look a lot better, a lot more sleek and streamlined. But I don't know, maybe you can get body alterations or something as part of the purchase. So yeah, we're on the farm today, nothing too exciting, but there's an aeroplane taking off, that's pretty cool. Yeah, well, you know. Oh nice, I can't reset my head tracking. I do love it when things work. There we go. Right, okay, let's start this up and see how she feels. The dash isn't too bad. I like the trim on the seat, I have to say. Weird that it's only on the driver's seat though. Those aeroplanes taking off without any delay, aren't they? Headlights are okay, nothing too exciting. Sounds alright. I don't like the circular sort of speedo in the middle. I'm not too keen on that. Is that? Oh, that's the RPM. The speedo is a digital display speedo, isn't it? Okay. Well, there's no sat nav. So same as last time. It's a test drive, so. Our mobile phone to give us the satellite navigation that we need. I have to say, it's pulling this 5 tons very easily. Oh my god, the brakes are a bit full on. the traffic. It's probably after this car. Ooh, crikey. Totally missed a gear there. Okay, well, it actually drives pretty darn well, I've got to say. Actually drives really well. The fact that it doesn't have a sat nav in is a bit of a problem. Visibility out the front is spectacular. Not overly sold on the dash. Not necessarily a deal breaker, but it's certainly not high up on my wish list. Have a dash that looks like this. Brakes seem very good, very responsive. See very well. Oh, you have to wait for me, big truck. Bloody hell. Aeroplanes just sort of pop out the trees there, is it my imagination? Just sort of appeared suddenly, didn't it? Can't see an airport. Well, I can see remnants of an airport. Yeah, that just kind of popped. A bit weird. So, yeah. Positives. So quite easy to read the speedo. The dash isn't too bad. It's quite visible. Damn it, that was entirely my fault. Got my gears all back to front and all sorts. What's most surprising about it is that I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. It does look bloody awful. Not impressed with the look at all. Speeds under control. What does that say? Missed it. A little bit all over the road. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be at the top of my list, but weirdly I don't think it's going to be at the bottom of my list either. It's a lot of money for an ugly truck. is a lot of money for an ugly truck, but actually, if you take that out of the equation, then it seems to drive really well. It does have reasonably good visibility. I don't like the mirrors a great deal. I think my main issue is that it's a Renault. if you pulled the Renault. Sorry, darling. What?
Where you get my Magnum on? What's that race? Is that a race game?
No, it's a driving game. You want to get nice and warm? It's like 30 degrees, sweetheart.
Where there's
Have you had a bath? Have you had a bath? Are you telling me fibs? What's your idea?
actually I don't go to. And when I'm done the bathroom, done brushing my teeth, done.
Bethany, can you shut that door, please?
Done brushing my hair, and then.
Bethany, can you shut that door, please? Bethany, stop talking and shut the door, please. I'm not going to listen to you until you shut the door.
Oh yeah!
Thank you. Goodness me. Everybody, I'm coming through. So, apologies for that minor distraction, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, if you took the badge off of this truck and put a different badge on it, like Volvo, BMW, anything, Skoda, I don't know, anything you like, anything that didn't say Renault, I think I'd probably like it a lot more. But because it's a Renault, I'm already hell-bent on just ripping it to shreds, which is probably why I'm so surprised that I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. I mean, it looks god-awful outside. It's not my impression of a sexy-looking truck, for damn sure. But actually, inside, it doesn't impress. But it doesn't exactly disappoint either. That makes any sense at all. No sat-nav, which is a bit of a problem. Like I say, it's possible that you could sort of have sat-nav put in, plus there are additional things that you can put in to any truck. You can buy a sat-nav that's not on board and add it to the windscreen or whatever, so that's probably not a good reason not to buy a truck because it doesn't have sat-nav, because we can easily resolve that problem. Along here. The audio is pretty good actually. Nothing special or significant about the windscreen wipers, I have to say. All pretty standard stuff. drives very well. It drives very well, and it's a kind of truck that I think you would sort of take the stance of, you know, it's not my favourite truck, but I don't mind driving it, that kind of thing. It wouldn't be terrible to have to drive long distance in this. Just fine. Do the job, and it would do it reasonably comfortably, I'd say. How am I going to rate these things? I'm going to have to give it like a score out of 10 or something. How am I going to deliberate and arrive at a score for this truck? That is tricky. Oh, there's been an accident. Looks like there's been an accident on the motorway. That's kind of cool, actually. No point beeping at me, buddy. I can't do anything. I think we all need to sort of get into this left-hand lane in order to get out. Come on, somebody needs to go. That's the horn. That's just lost it a point. That is terrible. That barely qualifies as a horn. Are we going to have to go round here? I feel like making things awkward, don't you? Yeah, there's been a big accident up front though. Looks like he's lost one of his wheels. Big accident. Well, we won't let it hold us up. Seen that before in ETS 2. That's pretty cool. It's a shame that the vehicles kind of got stuck and couldn't figure out how to go around that car, but it was fortunate that there was a route for me to go around that car, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's all good, interesting stuff. I do like unexpected events when I'm playing driving games, because that's what driving games are all about. Important part. Customer expects delivery very soon. The good news is nearly there. I've got to park it up yet. So yeah, okay, marks out of 10. It was going to be 7 out of 10. We've just discovered La Rochelle, which is pretty smart. It was bounce. Oh, crikey! that was a bigger bounce than I was expecting at 20 miles an hour. So yeah, let me just say that I was going to give it a 7 out of 10, but that pathetic horn lost it a point. So this one scores 6 out of 10. The fact that it's a Renault definitely lost it some points anyway, because I can't stand Renaults, having owned quite a few, having been let down significantly by literally all of them. Oh, look at that straight in park. How nice. Come on, guys. Thank you. Right, don't mess it up. Get it nice and straight. Job done. Handbrake on. Drop the trailer. Pretty decent stuff. And a bit of Spondulix to boot. So yeah, I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10, that truck. It was okay. It didn't wow me, but I didn't hate it. I've got to say, if I had to, in terms of driving, I think that's quite a decent long distance driving truck. Truth be told, it felt pretty nice. The gears felt pretty good. The audio was quite nice. Yeah, I was actually more impressed than I thought I would be. But at 110,000, the fact that it's 110,000 and the fact that it's a Renault, I think put me off it straight away. And that horn was awful. And it doesn't look very good. So yeah, it lost 4 points. There were 4 things I didn't like. We're not going to look at sat-nav because that isn't a viable argument anymore, because you can just buy a sat-nav and put it in. So it lost 4 points for looks, being a Renault, which is a fair argument, I think. Yeah, bad looks, being a Renault, and what's the other thing? Oh, the horn being crap, and I don't know, whatever the other thing was. But that's it, yeah, 6 points. 6 points for the Renault Magnum Excellence, and yeah, join me in the next episode where we'll check out one of the other trucks. Okay, thanks. Bye for now.